good look there at the new jewel of the Bronx, sparkling new Yankee Stadium, as it'll play host to tonight's edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the third of this four-game series, as it'll be the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to call the action alongside me, trusty colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, as the veteran member of our booth, we turn to you first. What catches your eye in this matchup?
Well, obviously, anytime the name Alex Rodriguez is penciled into the lineup, your club's got a pretty darn good chance to win. He can beat you with a long ball, he can beat you with his speed, and, oh, by the way, he's already one of the best defensive third basemen around.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a moment, but let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting Tigers in this one, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit, and start saving today. Ryan Rayburn is the leadoff man. He's in center field. Maglio Ordonez will bat second and play right. Miguel Cabrera will bat third. He's at first base. After that is Brandon Inge. He'll be over at third. Carlos Guillen will bat fifth and play left field. Cleet Thomas will be the DH tonight and bat in the sixth spot. Gerald Laird is behind the plate. He'll hit seventh. Don Kelly will bat next. Really struggling against right-handed pitching, something to be aware of. Adam Everett will hit number 9. He is at shortstop. David Robertson will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Ryan Rayburn will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Now batting, Ryan Rayburn.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And that is just a terrible hack. It's 0-2.
Only 2 pitches, but he looks pretty sharp to start the ball game.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Don't know how well you see this, but here's a look from Dirt Cam. And yeah, you can see right there, that's right on the inside corner. That's a tough pitch.
Maglio Ordonez will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Maglio Ordonez.
First pitch on the way. Low for ball 1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
In there, 1-1. Ball slapped hard the opposite way. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes. In there, and it's even at 1.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. State Farm again has the starting lineup for the Yankees, and it looks like this. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Robinson Cano will bat second and play second. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Nick Johnson will bat seventh and be the DH tonight. Brett Gardner hits eighth in left. Francisco Cervelli finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. And getting the call to face these guys, you see him there, the very hard-throwing left-hander, Nate Robertson. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Derek Jeter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is a guy that won't back down from a challenge. He'll come right at you up in the zone.
Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Don't know how to say it much plainer than this. Leadoff walks will kill you. You got to be careful here.
Robinson Cano steps in now.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Jeter on at first here, nobody out. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Hello.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's foul.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Look at Jeter, now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, a no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Alex Rodriguez Step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
And there's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Mark Teixeira is on deck. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Look at the stop by Inge. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Worth a second look here. Not only does he knock the thing down, but great presence of mind to get the ball quickly to second. That's just a perfect play.
Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time here.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
Lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now with no score. Brandon Inge leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Brandon Inge.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This one misses to Inge as they fall behind him here quickly, 2-0. The 2-0. 2-1 now. He missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, Dave, you talked about it earlier, but it bears repeating. Leadoff walks can be killers for pitchers. Right into the stretch for him now, so he's got to bear down and get him a ground ball.
Carlos Guillen will dig in here.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
And that misses for ball 1.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, not a good idea to come out of the dugout throwing balls. He needs to straighten things out in a hurry.
Clete Thomas will be the batter.
Now batting, Clete Thomas.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Jeter on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Not exactly a tailor-made double play. Thought they might have a shot, but the return throw is too late.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And stepping in is the catcher, Gerald Laird.
Now batting, Gerald Laird.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. One on the way. Sliced down the line at first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
They'll take the good with the bad here. They're able to get the out at first, but meanwhile, the runner from third is across with the first run of the ball game.
Don Kelly will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Don Kelly.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
And that one had some real zip to it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Adam Everett would be next. Ball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Curtis Granderson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Nick Swisher will be the batter.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Now here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Now the 1-2 to Swisher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is what happens when you find yourself down in the count. All of a sudden you start overthinking up there, and before you know it, you're on your way back to the dugout.
Nick Johnson will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Tigers lead it 1-0. Adam Everett ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batting, Adam Everett.
Ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Gotta bend the knees and go down and get that one.
Misses. Ball 2. Fouled straight back. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Barehanded pickup. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ryan Rayburn will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Now batting, Ryan Rayburn.
Line hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looked like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Maglio Ordonez waits on deck. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
Took them a little bit, but here in the third, they found their way into the hit column. Now, let's see if they can string something together.
Maglio Ordonez will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, Maglio Ordonez.
And this one's in the dirt.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Not much of a lead that time, but he just put his head down and beat the throw to second.
Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And Maglio's a guy that can reach the outer part of the plate. Great opposite field power.
Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball is out of here.
Well, he hit that ball to straightaway right field, and I thought it was going to stay in the park, but it wound up having more oomph behind it than I imagined.
Miguel Cabrera will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Now back, Miguel Cabrera.
Too low, 1-0. The pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And digging in is the third baseman, Brandon Inge.
Now back, Brandon Inge.
Here's the first offering. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Gardner is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 men gone. Carlos Guillen will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. Foul. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
One and one now to Guillen. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3.
And sometimes young pitchers like this will try to overthrow that fastball.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers are out in front, 3-0. Brett Gardner makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batter, Brett Gardner.
Turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Yeah, this is tougher than it looks for a pitcher covering first, but he handled that pretty darn well right there.
Francisco Cervelli digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. ground is short. A dive by Everett, but he comes up empty, base hit.
Shut down the first couple innings, but they're officially into the hit column here in the third. Now they got to work on getting a few runs across.
Derek Jeter will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Now batter, Derek
And a strike at the knees. More like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Ordonez is back to the warning track, though, as he gloves it for the second out. Robinson Cano will dig in here.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And a ball 1-0. Spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that ball is gone. Home run.
Well, they say almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but boy, the right fielder almost brings this one back into the ballpark. That was close.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball one. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Mark Teixeira will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Tigers lead this one 3-2. Chad Gaudin is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Clete Thomas will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Grounded foul. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
And you know, when you're trailing in a ball game, the last thing you want to do is let the leadoff guy get aboard. Now it's right back to the stretch.
Gerald Laird will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
The batter, Gerald Laird.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Working the inside part of the plate on 0-2, but he gets those hands through the zone quickly that time, and he works his way aboard.
Don Kelly will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batter, Don Kelly.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
You know, after two singles to start the inning, you at least need to be able to move those runners over to second and third with one out. Now a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
So first and second with one man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Adam Everett.
Now batter, Adam Everett.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at one.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be two. Cano for one. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So no runs on two base hits, no errors, and one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Detroit is out in front, 3-2. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. That misses. 2-1. Bullet back up the middle, and that is going to get on through. It's a leadoff single for Granderson.
Well, more often than not, your leadoff guy really sets the tempo for the inning. He's on board here to get him started, so they'll look to get him around and tie up this ball game.
Nick Swisher will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That's foul.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Laird is out of the crouch and he stays with it for route number 1. Nick Johnson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Check on Granderson, now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Foul. Now a ball lined to the left side. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And from this angle, we'll get a good look at where that thing is. It crowded him in off the plate. Tough pitch there.
Brett Gardner will step in now.
The batter, Brett Gardner.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Guillen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers are out in front, 3-2. Ryan Rayburn will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, Ryan Rayburn.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Just a perfect spot for that fastball.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and we'll see how they pitch the dangerous Maglio Ordonez.
Now batting, Maglio Ordonez.
just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here comes the 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Miguel Cabrera will be next. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And a nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the second out. Miguel Cabrera will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
The batter, Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
But this is a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Out of play.
That's out.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brandon Inge would be next. Swinging a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Cervelli has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Tigers lead it 3-2. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The batter, Francisco Cervelli.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's just saying, here's my fastball, try and hit it. Got him in an 0-2 hole now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On the ground towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Still a little early to worry about the score, but they've got the possible tying run on to open the inning. Let's see if they can build on it.
Derek Jeter will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1. reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. And a base hit for Jeter.
Well, and this lead could be in jeopardy as there are now 2 men on base, and he's working himself into trouble here.
Robinson Cano will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Now batsman, Robinson Cano.
And that misses inside 1-0.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
First and second here with nobody out. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And now this will rattle up against the fence.
Well, Matt, it looks like he's in trouble now with the bases loaded. He's going to need to be a Houdini to get out of this one.
Alex Rodriguez will step in. A base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Fouled back.
That's foul.
And a foul ball straight back. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. Base hit. 2 runs have scored.
Well, this is a good job of recognition as a hitter. He knows that down 0-2, he's got to protect the outside part of the plate, and he's able to do so.
Zach Miner will come on in a tough spot. Bases loaded and no one out.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Mark Teixeira is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Well, this is an illustration of what happens when you don't get that first pitch strike. He fell behind right off the bat and then tried to sneak a fastball by him, and you can't do that.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
And, Matt, any way you slice it, 30 home runs in a season is a great number, and he's not done yet.
Nick Swisher will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
Good late movement to the fastball there from Miner as he takes control. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A fastball high. 2-1 now.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Rayburn comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Nick Johnson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch to him. And this ball is popped up right back behind home plate. Laird is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Brett Gardner will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Brett
And this is taken outside for ball 1. This now is the 9th man to bat in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
And look at the way that thing just falls off at the end.
Outside, 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swinging a ground ball to short. Up with it is Everett. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Thought off the crack of the bat they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
Francisco Cervelli will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The batter, Francisco Cervelli.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 8-3. Brandon Inge will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
The batter, Brandon Inge.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Carlos Guillen will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
Ball 1. One 0 on the way. 2-0. good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Matt, this has got all the makings of a big inning right now.
Cleat Thomas will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now batting, Cleat Thomas.
In the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
And boy, you want to talk about a pitch he can handle. This is nothing more than a room service fastball, and he's not going to miss those.
Gerald Laird will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now batting, Gerald Laird.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit to third. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
You'll get a good view of this one right here. This ball's off the plate and into the right-handed batter, but he just turns on that one and sends it through the hole for a knock.
Alfredo Aceves will come in and pitch now. Don Kelly will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this is low, ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That's out.
A ball hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get the 1. Adam Everett will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
The batter, Adam Everett.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, they could really use a double play ball here, but a strikeout wouldn't be too bad either.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good cut there from Everett, but he misses, and it's 0-2.
Let's see if they stay with a fastball to try to finish him off.
In the dirt here.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Granderson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ryan Rayburn will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Ryan Rayburn.
Start things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Matt, when you establish an off-speed pitch first, now you can go anywhere.
This one's hit on the ground, but foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 8-6. Francisco Cervelli will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Derek Jeter will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And he'll run that sinker inside and keep guys from diving out.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. One's in there, 3-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Robinson Cano will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Looks like it had him fooled a bit, but it couldn't hit the target.
Grounded to third. Picked up there by Inge. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-6. Maglio Ordonez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Maglio Ordonez.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball back up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
And at this point in the contest, all you're looking for is base runners, so now they look like they could be in business here.
Miguel Cabrera will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeter stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Brandon Inge will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, Brandon Inge.
In the dirt, and now let's see.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Runners on first with one down. The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, not a pitch you could extend on. That's a good spot.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Misses again, ball 3. Carlos Guillen will be next, barring a double play ball. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
And with one out, we'll see if they want to put that runner in motion here.
This is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track, and yep, you see it. That thing's a good 2 feet above his belt. He's got to be more selective up there, even with 2 strikes. Come on, show some plate discipline.
Carlos Guillen will step in. Couple of walks thus far.
The batter, Carlos Guillen.
And a curveball in for a strike. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this one's in the dirt.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 8-6. Bobby C will be the new pitcher. Alex Rodriguez will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Fouled straight back.
That's out.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And the one Achilles heel for A-Rod is he will strike out quite a bit.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. And Inge's throw is right there, one gone. One gone here in the Yankees 7th. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Fastball just misses for ball 1.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
On the ground down the first base line, base hit.
Well, he has to reach out and get this thing off the plate, but he gets the bat out there and gets himself a knock anyway.
Curtis Granderson will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
You know they'd love to get him something he could hit on the ground here. Maybe get him out of the inning.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ball 2.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Might have been looking for something inside that he could get around on, but outside corner with a fastball instead, and that froze him.
Nick Swisher will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 8-6. Damaso Marte is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Clete Thomas will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No outs, nobody on. The shortstop Jeter. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Gerald Laird will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
The batter, Gerald Laird.
In there, 0-1. And this ball will be chopped foul.
That's foul.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, sometimes umpires will reward a patient hitter. That looked like a strike to me.
Right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
And we'll get a look at this from his perspective. This thing rides up and in on him, but it's in there at the letters, and he's just frozen.
Don Kelly will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time.
Now batting, Don Kelly.
Grounded, foul.
That's foul.
Decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And with a few pitches to play with, let's see if they get him to chase something here.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 8-6. Nick Johnson will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
And when you're already down, you don't want to walk the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Matt, he's digging a hole for himself now by not offering it those.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And no one will get this one. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Brett Gardner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Brett Gardner.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's foul. And
the pitch. Now a swing and the ball pulled softly out toward right.
And a lot of times when guys try to pull the fastball away, it doesn't work out. But this time he gets enough of it to get it into right field.
Francisco Cervelli will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Throw over to the bag. Has to dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
And they better not forget about that runner on first.
Now a throw over to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. Now it's 2-0.
And they better keep an eye on that runner at first.
Comes set, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
It's actually a good thing he didn't make contact there, because that had double play written all over it.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Rayburn calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Ryan Perry will come in and pitch now. Derek Jeter will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The next pitch. Ball 2 now.
And keep in mind, there's speed on the bases here.
And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3. Robinson Cano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And 1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, not making excuses, Matt, but sometimes it's hard to make that adjustment from the bullpen mound to that mound between the white lines.
Robinson Cano will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Good job of locking on location as he finds the zone with that one.
And there's ball 2 now. Two down, runners at first and second. And 1 now as that misses down and in.
And we'll see if this pitcher can rally back here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
And now with a full count and 2 down, these runners should be on the move here.
Misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch on the way. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Oh, and with the bases loaded, this is a bad time for an umpire to start getting picky.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And now we'll see if they go ahead and give him the green light here with the bases loaded.
Himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Two out, bases loaded. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's got to bear down now. He can't be giving away runs.
Swing and a line drive. Rayburn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
Missed opportunities will haunt you as they were held in check despite loading the bases.
So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-6. Mariano Rivera will be the new pitcher. Adam Everett will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Adam Everett.
Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
As a manager, you're always more comfortable when that closer comes in and gets you the first out of the inning.
Ryan Rayburn will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
The batter, Ryan Rayburn.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And he'll need some new lumber if he goes after that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
2 quick outs, but that's just what you want your closer to do, to come in and shut the door.
Maglio Ordonez is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Now batting, Maglio Ordonez.
In there for strike 1.
He's got to find a way to get on any way he can.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there. And with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Boy, and a good pitch to end this thing, as he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
An entertaining ball game by and by, so let's go ahead, Dave, and make this fella right here a deserving recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, man, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Yankees come out on top, 8-6. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.